I am as a kid. Now I'm a washed-up pro snowboarder, dad, and curious food nerd, hell-bent on new adventures. I'm Josh Rosen. Food and adventure have led me to some of the most interesting places. So we're off on a mission to source the freshest ingredients, all while taking it in through the lens of the locals. And each adventure ends with a feast. This is Dirt. We've made it beyond the wall, into the great white north, to one of the oldest fishing frontiers on Earth. A place shaped by brutal seas, long winters, and an abundant coastline. Home to townies, baymen, and more moose than both of them combined. We're here for the food and the traditions that sustained life in one of the wildest places on Earth. Welcome to Newfoundland, me son, me dear. Newfoundland and Labrador is Canada's easternmost province. Labrador is the giant landmass connected to the mainland. Newfoundland is the jagged, triangle-shaped island right below it. Our adventure will be taking place here, on the rock. We're dropping in on the western edge, a tiny coastal town tucked inside Grossmoor National Park, where colorful salt boxes sit at the base of the tablelands. We're meeting our chef by the docks.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to Newfoundland. Welcome to Norris Point.
Beautiful place.
This is the one and only Jeremy Charles. Born and raised in St. John's, Jeremy moved abroad to hone his skills as a chef. Time away renewed his pride for his homeland, and in 2010, he opened Raymond's, a fine dining tribute to the traditions and ingredients of Newfoundland and Labrador. It flipped the script on what food here could be: wild, resilient, and unapologetically local. Raymond's closed in 2020, another casualty of COVID and chef burnout. And Jeremy headed west to sling lobster rolls out of a food truck and recalibrate in a place where the land and sea set the pace. We caught him fresh out of moose camp.
I know I got stuff in here. Just tells me a lot about when you make coffee, the type of person you are, you know?
Don't judge me on my coffee making. That's my biggest fear.
Nothing worse than weak coffee.
Strong coffee, rifles put away, and we're off on the next adventure.
Hi, Jeremy. Hey, how are you? To you? What's up, guys? All right, got some magic rods.
The sun's gonna be down before you get in the water. You don't start getting going.
I know, we gotta
There,
go.
there's another one.
Thank you for everything.
Fill your boots.
I'm surprised you still pick up the phone, but anyhow.
This is Bon Bay, a fjord carved from rock and ice, left behind by the last ice age. The Labrador Current sweeps down from the north, making this water subarctic and so clean it looks like glass. It's an unseasonably warm late fall afternoon, but Jeremy keeps warning us that winter is just around the corner. Canadians are so nice. We even agreed to wear these goofy little life vests.
You know, I lived in some amazing places, but when you come away from Newfoundland, you live away, and you realize how amazing it is to be able to come back and to be able to do something like this and be on the water whenever you want, or take a walk in the woods and pick berries or go hunting, fishing. It's an amazing way to live. The world's coming to an end. I got a feeling a lot of people are showing up on our doorstep, you know what I'm saying?
I want to get rid of the airport.
If you get one, we'll get 100, you know?
There we go.
All right, you got him? Yeah. Okay, you go. Beautiful. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's why you got 3 hooks at once.
Yeah.
And these are such a beautiful fish. It's almost like a mini tuna. They're so tasty. They're
Super oily, yeah.
super oily and just full of flavor. Newfoundland was built on getting ready for the harsh season that's coming right around the corner. You know, We always say winter's coming, and for generations, people had root cellars, grew their own gardens, and that's kind of like a dying breed. Communities like this, you have certain people who are still keeping those traditions.
Growing up, Jeremy spent summers on Trinity Bay with his grandparents. He learned the traditional Newfoundland foodways, hunting, fishing, and preserving.
You ready? This is gonna be a banger. Oh, I lied. Oh,
Set yourself up.
I did, for failure.
You got this. I see smoke.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, sometimes you got it.
Oh, yeah. My grandmother could make something out of nothing, which is I always found fascinating. Those smells and being in the kitchen and that creativity of endless possibilities, and to be able to put something on the table for everybody to enjoy. You know, a lot of people look around and think, my God, you're so challenging. You got nothing around you. Everything's coming in by boat. And I always use the line, you know, inspiration from isolation. It's amazing what inspires you when you're in such an isolated area. We had all these things at our fingertips that weren't being utilized, so to speak. Skipped a generation or two, you know? To be able to go back to my roots and to fish and hunt and gather. Not only could we do that, but I also have the right to serve it to you. We're the only place in Canada, if I can shoot a moose, I can serve it to you at the restaurant, which is it's an amazing thing. That's what made Raymond's. Is it wasn't just me and the food, it was the people behind that who were helping me source those ingredients. It's, you know, codfish that was hand-lined by Jerry. It's a moose shot by myself or my friend. It's a rabbit from up the southern shore. Everything on the table, there's a story behind that. You're coming all the way to taste our food. It's about tasting the landscape and the ocean. This is true terroir of Newfoundland.
Nice. That is wild.
Welcome to Newfoundland.
Welcome to Newfoundland.
What are you at, Skipper? Oh, it is.
Is it?
This guy's an amazing musician. Yeah. Can you play us a tune or what? There he is. There he is.
Man?
What are you at? Oh, this is it. Just hanging out with the boys, cooking a bit of grub, showing them the lay of the land.
Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she warbles as she flies. She never goes cuckoo till the 4th day in July.
Yeah! I'll be seeing you, as you were.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Early to bed, early to rise. We're moving by the harvest moon to partake in an annual fall tradition. Today, we're out hunting for what Jeremy considers the champagne of proteins, a regal beast that was introduced to Newfoundland and Labrador in 1904. Yep, you guessed it, the swamp donkey, old longlegs, or as they call it here, a moose. They were brought here to attract sport hunting. The population exploded and the hunters came in search of that prized Newfoundland antler rack. But these two aren't after the racks. They're here to fill their freezers. This father-in-law, son-in-law duo are our guides for the day.
So the calls are done by hand, or do you have some sort of device? Like a birchbark call? I'll let you lead the way and I'll follow. No, I'm kind of tone deaf. I mean, this is like typical chatter for moose hunters. Like, nobody really wants to take credit for being good at what they do.
Ah, that sweet, sweet Newfoundland humility. Not a moose in sight, but Keith seems to sense something, so we are cautiously hopeful.
Just down to the left, like 10 yards. Moose or someone else's horn. What else could happen? It's not what we expected.
With that big old schnoz, it should be no surprise that moose have an incredible sense of smell. So it's out of the wind and into the woods we go. And what's this? A moose mattress? Moose fur? Some days you hunt, some days you listen and learn.
Here we go. That's a beauty.
Less of a champagne of proteins, more of a herbal tea of ground plants kind of day. The woods stay quiet, but the fire is a crackling. It's a boil up.
The smell of that back is like, I just think of my grandmother, that's it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
On the stove, in the cast iron. Do you mind 2 good pinches? probably one more. There you go. That's what Nam would have done. More salt.
A beloved local hunting tradition, and a chance for Jeremy to warm us up with a few local delicacies.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Adventure coffee, yes please. Onions stewed in fatback, potatoes. A real, we walked around in the cold all day and didn't even see a moose type of meal. Jeremy's tote is turning into a full Mary Poppins situation. A hunk of raw bluefin tuna.
The sushi chef would kill me right now. Very rustico. Newfoundland chopsticks.
That flavor is insane.
A water bottle full of shrimp, as you do.
The guys who work on the shrimp boats, they'll just bottle these shrimp for special occasions and Christmas. Ooh, lovely. You'll get them in your stocking.
And you guessed it, bottled seal.
Where does it get the color?
The seal tends to be very red, like very iron rich.
Comes apart, it's like almost like a corned beef.
Yeah, it's braised out, obviously, you know?
One thing we learned today, a boil-up isn't complete without some mystery game meat in a bottle.
And the maple blueberry sausage.
Yeah, maple blueberry sausage, just a...
Back in town for a mellow jog to make peace with the seal meat. A quick stop for a treasure map
You're heading east.
and a promise to Jeremy to gather ingredients as best as a motley crew of come-from-a-ways can.
So you got a good drive ahead of you, so watch the moose.
Look out for moose. Moose.
Yeah.
Moose. Moose.
All right.
Have fun, guys. Bye.
In 1965, the first American walked in space. That same year, the Trans-Canada Highway opened, connecting the west to the east. Land travel was the new frontier. But the interior still feels untouched. Enchanted forests of spruce, fir, and moose, they say. Here, rest stops double as winter prep stations. Preserves, bushels of root vegetables, and fresh curried pickles. You don't just grab road snacks, you provision. And no matter the rush, you always stop for a roadside butterfly room.
We have the largest collection of both preserved and live insects on display in any of the facilities in Canada.
Newfoundland.
Leg stretch and a tarantula tickle. That one was for the kids. Now, back to the road. We've made it to the wild North Atlantic. Over 50 independent coastal towns dot this peninsula, where Bonavista Bay and Trinity Bay converge. For hundreds of years, these towns were only accessible by boat. But why were these towns here anyway? The answer is Newfoundland gold. In 1497, John Cabot reached Newfoundland, famously proclaimed, "There were cod stocks so abundant you could walk on water across their backs." This coastline turned into a booming fishery. These days, it's more than just cod being hauled in from the frigid waters.
Hey.
Hey there.
Morning. Josh.
Jerry.
Good to meet you.
Just Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Meet Jerry Hussey and Sean.
Legends out here.
These guys are taking me beneath the surface to look for another type of Newfoundland gold.
Good to go. It's kind of like a treasure hunt down there.
Yeah.
And when you find your urchins, there's your bag. A lot of people say to me, I don't know how you do it. Well, I don't know how you drive a truck or sit behind a desk all day. I can't do that. It's just something that gets into you. And now I guess I'm totally addicted to it. I love every bit of it, actually.
Off to the rodeo.
Off to the rodeo we go.
Jerry is what they call a bayman. He's been handlining cod since he was a kid.
Cod is the reason we're here. All those buildings, the reason there's a population in Newfoundland is because of the cod. Cod was the currency. You came, you worked, and you traded your cod for your food, for your clothes, for everything. Want to go in there on the beach, Sean?
Yeah, we can go in here, yeah.
What is this heaven?
Kelp forests off the coastline create an ideal ecosystem for all kinds of creatures.
As soon as you see clear water, we'll stop. And the seal on us, the urchins will be down in those
Little pockets.
little pockets, right? You dive down there now and go in under the edge of the kelp. There'll be urchins feeding, masses of urchins.
Right at the edge there.
Yeah, and I expect they're going to be good.
And like any good treasure map, where X marks the spot, there's usually gold. Jerry was the first to dive for urchins here. And in season, on a good day, these two can bring up 3,000 pounds of these beautiful spiny creatures. It's still early in the season, but see those perfect sunset orange gonads? That's what you're looking for.
People ask me what it tastes like, but I don't know what to tell them. Because there's nothing else quite like it, right? No, I don't want to put a knife in your mouth.
Yeah, that is beautiful taste.
Tastes like the ocean.
Jerry is taking us to a tickle, as the locals call it, a narrow ocean passage with shallower water and strong currents. Here, we will trade in echinoderms for mollusks.
A little scallop breakfast.
This water never sits still, and neither does the life in it. These scallops are forced to swim against those strong cold water tides. The constant struggle makes them delicious, clean, giant, and lean.
That's what it's all about.
I think that every creature matters and every fish should count.
Do you like one of those?
If you're going to kill a creature, it's your obligation to make sure it's fully used. It's natural to take things from nature and to eat them, but you should still have respect for the creature that you're taking. To me, it's just a natural, the right thing to do.
One last stop with Jerry and Sean for my favorite bivalve of all.
Nobody knows nothing about razor clams, only us.
First, the top secret honey hole. Next, the crazy, not so secret harvest method.
Anyone who wants to do this is welcome to it.
Pour table salt into air holes. Wait 5 seconds. and grab.
The beauties.
There you go.
A few extra for the crew. Yep, still my favorite bivalve. Caught him right there. Today, the forecast is RDF. Rain, drizzle, fog. It's feeling more and more like winter every day. I'm overwhelmed with a primal urge to gather food for my family for the hungry months ahead. This should do it, right? Lucky for us, we found ourselves in a town with a reputation built on preparing for winter.
I like this little guy. Do you keep the hobbits inside?
Yes.
Welcome to Elliston. Population 300, root cellar count 130. Root cellars are storage vaults built into hillsides or underground to keep vegetables alive during the hungry months.
So this is our traditional root cellar. And the humidity is perfect for keeping the vegetables.
It's much warmer in here than
It is.
Can you tell me how this place became the root cellar capital of the world?
It goes back to actually the cod moratorium.
In 1992, after 500 years of overfishing, Newfoundland's cod fishery collapsed. Canada declared a moratorium on cod fishing, and thousands of jobs disappeared overnight. Fishing towns like Elliston were devastated. The only way to survive was to adapt.
And we were even told when we were growing up that, babies came from root cellars.
Sod-covered cellars aplenty, a single fox, but not another person in sight. A testament to the way of life shaped out of isolation. And some folks intentionally pursue this sort of life, where they can sort of be left alone. Only for a film crew to pop up at their door completely unannounced.
Josh.
Mike, how you doing, Josh?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good.
Mike is an old friend of Jeremy, a master carpenter who moved here with a van and a wife and built this whole world for himself and his family. A workshop, houses for himself and his kids, restaurant for his daughter Kate, who trained under Jeremy at Raymond's, and a root cellar to rule them all. How do you know how much you need to grow for the winter?
We just grow way more than we can possibly use. Yeah, like I have 800 pounds of potatoes. There's two of us, right? And just being able to have all this beautiful food and people like Jeremy and my daughter, they do wonderful things with it. I have no part in that at all, except that I love eating. There's a lot of physical space in Newfoundland, but there's also a lot of mental space, we find. You basically make your own destiny, More and more people now are keeping bees in Newfoundland. We have very little commercial agriculture, certainly in this area, so there's no interference from any kind of chemicals in the environment, So when you get a bottle of honey here, it's magical because the honey, was untainted. And it makes being a beekeeper a lot more fun. This time of year, they kill all the males
Because they're done.
because they're useless. Yeah, they have a good excuse. Yeah, for not doing the dishes. We got to make up one.
We're leaving Bonavista with a new appreciation for the resourcefulness and ingenuity of the people here, past and present. Oh, and Jeremy, no need to close the airport. The preppers have already arrived, roughly 500 years ago. We're making a quick stop in a town once built on cod that now boasts a different legacy.
Cheers, you dildo rakes.
We just had to, guys. The entire population of Newfoundland and Labrador is 500,000, the same size as Wyoming, the least populated state in the lower 48. Here, half the population lives in coastal towns, and the other half lives in the capital. We're coming for you, Jeremy. tankers, cruise ships, and jelly bean row houses, townies, and rink rats, seasoned pubs with cold pints and flaky cod.
I get it now. It's flaky. It's delicious.
St. John's is a blue-collar city that clings to the edge of the wild North Atlantic. Instead of tumbling into the sea, we're headed to the other side of town, into the boreal forests that hug the city limits, to meet one of the folks who used to show up at Raymond's with baskets full of surprises from the land.
Hey.
Oh, hey, man, how's it going?
Josh.
Sean.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Meet Sean.
Got a little forest on.
Thanks, man. You want to go pick some mushrooms?
Yeah, let's get out
Let's
there.
do it.
Where does your interest in mushrooms come from?
I love mushrooms, man. I was obsessed with like canned mushrooms even as a kid. Like my mom would always even give them to me in my stocking. As a kid, I wouldn't be playing video games. I'd be picking berries and down on the beach picking mussels and stealing plums from the neighbor's tree. But then a friend showed me golden chanterelles, and that changed my life.
Yeah, isn't that a thing? Because they're so beautiful and you feel like you're finding gold.
100%. There's the old saying that all the mushroom pickers say, every mushroom's edible once, you know?
Today, we're on the hunt for the matsutake mushroom, also known as the pine mushroom.
You always start looking into black spruce and caribou moths together. Oh, I found them. Smell.
Yeah,
it's like
much deeper
cinnamon and sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smells like my dad's hockey bag with a lot of cinnamon in it.
About to say.
Yeah.
It smells like the Oregon County Fair.
With its ancient soil, Newfoundland is covered with wild edibles. Foraging was essential to survival, filling the gaps left by fishing and hunting. Mushrooms are a newer foraging trend.
Mushrooms is not a big staple in Newfoundland. When I first started picking mushrooms, it was only Raymond's that would buy wild mushrooms. Now it's pretty much every restaurant in town wants wild mushrooms. Once I got into mushrooms, I kind of just tunnel vision. If you can eat it, I'll pick it. Which I was a bit hard to walk. Oh, there she is. Oh, I love these apples.
If it's plucked, picked, unearthed, or shaken down, Sean knows where to find it.
Oh, here's my my anti-theft system. Welcome to the Wild Food Mobile, man. The Vikings used to call Newfoundland Vinland, so it was like grape land because there's so many berries here. It's the berry capital of Canada, man. We're gonna go get some sunchokes. Oh man, you ever smell quince?
I mean, they're fragrant as all get up, but you can only
You gotta cook them.
It's like eating a bottle of perfume.
But it's so good at the same time.
One last stop.
How'd you find this guy?
Man, I was driving by one year and the leaves had dropped off the trees before the piers. And I was like, holy shit, that's a pear tree. And I've been driving by this my whole life. Still a bit hard, but no, they're delicious berries. Gonna do the shakedown. Woo! Always gotta be ready. Maybe I'll finally get Tinder because of this shot.
The only way to end a day in St. John's is a dinner of root vegetables, foraged by Sean, and a couple rum and cokes at Old Linda's. It's the morning before our final feast. We're meeting Jeremy 25 miles outside of town. We're out here with Jeremy's hunting buddies and his son, Hank.
Beautiful, wide open barrens. It's a place I used to come to with my dad. Yeah, I've been lost in here twice, so it's been great. The fog came in, we just couldn't tell which direction we were going in, so it was one of those adventures, you know, father and son. Just got wet and cold.
Core memory.
A childhood memory, yeah. So thanks, Dad.
That's one way to do it, Hank.
Today we're on the hunt for a less intimidating protein.
Waterfowl. I don't see him. Maybe you can, Hank.
Yeah, I see him awesome in the pond there.
Oh, they're going down. Oh, they're still going.
That's a lot of geese.
That is a lot of geese.
And there goes our goose.
Look at them all. That's the joy of goose hunting right there.
Hank's the only kid in his 9th grade class who hunts.
You all right?
No.
I've been taking Hank with me ever since day one, pretty much. I'm just so fortunate that Hank, you know, I don't have to ask him twice. I just let him know when we're going and he's on deck.
Hank, what's your favorite dish your dad cooks?
Say like moose stew.
Moose stew?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Hank.
A goose would have been nice, but today was about carrying on the tradition of dragging the next generation around boglands. And at least we didn't get lost.
Pull. Nailed it.
Did you hit it?
No. Okay, pull.
I guess I'm glad I'm not shooting birds.
Pull.
Oh, hey, good job, buddy.
The kids are all right.
Hold it up now, take a picture with it.
As for us, we've once again been humbled by the hunt.
Kind of sums up our walk, really, doesn't it?
Thanks, little bird dog.
And gained a new appreciation for grocery stores, which do in fact exist here. But they look a little different.
This is the stuff you want to see right here. Bottle of moose, bottle of rabbit. Here's your fish cakes. Check this out.
Moose bologna.
Check that out. Moose bologna. Limited. Okay.
$30, that's a decent amount of money for some moose bologna.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Does it come in a smaller tube?
I don't think so.
Seems like a lot of moose bologna.
We're here for a last-minute shop before the final feast and a Sunday classic. Jig's dinner, salt beef, boiled root vegetables, cabbage, peas pudding, hues of brown that warm the soul. And we can't forget Towtons, topped with a Hank-sized pour of molasses, a Newfoundland staple that arrived here through the salt cod Caribbean sugar trade. See, we've learned some things.
Oh, wow. All right.
Our final feast just so happens to fall on Canadian Thanksgiving, and Jeremy has welcomed us into his home. We didn't gather enough to make it through a Newfoundland winter, but it's enough to feed friends and family for a single meal. Jeremy always has extra moose meat in the freezer, and these boys brought the birds. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving if the kids didn't duck their responsibilities in the kitchen to go play a little street hockey. Let's just hope we make it to dinner without Kate breaking a window. Our final feast is a shed party, a Newfoundland tradition of gathering in the shed to tell stories, catch up with old friends and new ones, and of course, eat some damn good food.
Moose, salt cod, it's fish and brews, all in this very traditional.
It's your grandmother's house, you know, it's childhood memories. That was life in Newfoundland. How's Kate?
I want some.
Okay.
You're gonna like this, Kate.
Newfoundland is an island of storytellers. Jeremy's story is an ode to the wildness of this place. The traditions, born out of survival here. The ingredients that fight the extremes to exist, grow, and thrive. And the people, with their shared experience of living in an untamable place.
From the West Coast to St. John's, you opened up your entire world. You introduced us to all your friends, and you didn't know us, so thank you.
You're very welcome. It's been a real pleasure meeting you guys.
I'm just gonna put it right here.
Yeah, I mean, help yourself to more.
That's it. It's perfect.
It's a story that reminds us that if inspiration comes from isolation, celebration comes from collaboration. When you're on a rock in the middle of the North Atlantic.